Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain the designing and the working of a active low pass filter and active high pass filter. Now, what is low pass filter and high pass filter? I believe you know it already. A low pass filter which allows only the signals all the frequencies only up to the cutoff frequency. As you can see over here in this characteristic curve, we have a highest gain or output voltage is maximum up to the cutoff frequency here. This is the cutoff frequency 1 kilohertz for which this circuit is designed, and above cutoff frequency the signal, this gain drops or the output voltage drops. That means all the frequencies above cutoff frequency are actually disallowed or blocked or filtered by the circuit called a filter, a low pass filter. So only low frequency starting from say 0 hertz to cutoff frequency 1 kilohertz, all the signals are passed. In the high pass filter, similarly, above cutoff frequency, all the signals are passed by my circuit. Below the cutoff, that is 1 kilohertz again, whatever design, below 1 kilohertz, all signals are blocked by the filter, high pass filter. So this is called stop band, this is called pass band in this case. The low pass filter, this is actually called pass band, this is called stop band. Now how to design this circuit? So see this particular circuit, I have a two RC combinations. This is one RC combination, this is one RC combination, this is another RC combination. So this is a RC filter basically, it's an active low pass filter because I'm using an active component to get a gain. Now actually this circuit is nothing but it is a non-inverting amplifier. The input signal is given to the non-inverting terminal and the feedback is given back to the inverting terminal. So the formula for calculating the gain of this circuit is this, that is 1 plus RF by R3, that is 1 plus RF by R3. So in this case we have designed this circuit for gain of 2 and cutoff frequency of 1 kilohertz. The formula for calculating the cutoff frequency is this, that is fh equal to 1 by 2 pi root of R1 R2 C1 C2. So in this case what we do is in designing we will assume that C1 is equal to C2, that is this capacitor value is equal to this value, but let us say 0.01 microfarad, we can assume any value, no problem, and let us assume that R1 is also equal to R2. So in that case what happens is the formula for this changes to 1 by 2 pi root of 1 by 2 pi RC, that's it. So R1 is equal to R2, let us say equal to R, C1 equal to C2 equal to C, let us say. So the formula changes to 1 by 2 pi root of R square C square, which is equal to 1 by 2 pi RC. So the formula is here, in this case it is 1 by 2 pi RC. So when you substitute the value of the capacitor C1 equal to 0.01 and cutoff frequency FC is given as 1 kilohertz here, so you can assume that cutoff frequency 1 kilohertz. So when you assume these values, what happens is this capacitor resistor's value will be around, we can say it is 1.58 or 1.59 kilo ohm. That's what actually we get when you substitute in this particular formula. So this is low pass filter. In the high pass filter, just this capacitor and resistors are actually interchanged. Again, it's a two-stage active high pass filter which passes all the frequency above the cutoff frequency. So the formula remains same, 1 by 2 pi R1 R2 C1 C2. Assume C1 equal to C2 equal to C, R1 equal to R2 equal to R, let us say. So in that case again the formula remains same, this 1 by 2 pi RC only we get for a cutoff frequency. Substitute C1 equal to C2 equal to 0.01, so we then assume that R1 is equal to R2. Again we get a value of R equal to 1.58 kilo ohm. That's what actually we get. You can do that calculation very easily by using a calculator. So suppose you want to get a gain equal to 2, assume one resistor value here RF equal to 10 kilo ohm, and I know the gain actually over here A equal to 2. Find out this unknown, that is R3, which comes out to be again 10 kilo ohm only. So put these values and do the experiment in the lab. So let us go to the lab and do the experiment, and how to record the readings or take the readings I'll explain in the lab. Thank you. So welcome to lab. So in this lab I'm going to explain the working of high pass filter. So high pass filter, a circuit which has to pass only the high frequency signals. Yes, so you know. In this case what we have done is we have designed for 1 kilohertz. That means any frequency above 1 kilohertz should be passed by the circuit. So below 1 kilohertz the signal should be blocked by the filter. So that's what I'm going to show now. As you can see over here, this circuit is already regular. it's a two-stage filter, second order high pass filter, and presently we have given a frequency of around 300. I can reduce it. See, now the frequency is around 30. I mean, if you see this oscilloscope, I go on increasing the frequency. See, we have an input signal. The first one is input signal. We are not getting the output signal over there. That means these signals are actually blocked by the filter. Just look at this function generator. The frequency is 220 hertz now, right now. So I will go on increasing the frequency and just check the output. Now the signal is started increasing. That means when you come to very close to the cutoff frequency, the signal will be passed by the high pass filter. So I further increase the frequency here. So when I go near to 1K, which is my designed frequency, I am getting a large amplitude over here. That means these signals are actually passed by the high pass filter. So designed frequency is around 1 kilohertz. I'll increase the frequency further. Say I go on increasing this up to say some 5K or 10K roughly. Still my circuit is, as you can see over here, still the signal is actually passed by the high pass filter. Now what we have to do is, we have to verify, first thing is we have to verify whether my circuit is working properly or not. Then we have to check whether the designed cutoff frequency is obtained or not. My designed frequency is 1 kilohertz. So in this case, when I go to say around 10 kilohertz, we get a very large amplitude in the output and just measure the voltage. I want to check the 3 dB point now in this case. So I will measure the output voltage here. It has covered almost 1.9 divisions or 1.9 here multiplied by 1. So it is 1.9 volt, that's what I'm getting. We applied a 1 volt in the input with a gain of 2, that's what we have designed. I'm expecting a 2 volt. So very close to 2 volt, that's what I'm getting. And 1.9, how to find the 3 dB point is just multiply that highest voltage by 0.707. So when I multiply 1.9 by 0.707, I'll get roughly 1.34. So 1.34 volt, in which particular frequency I will get that 1.34 volt, that frequency is the cutoff frequency. So now presently it is around 10 kilohertz. I'll go very close to say 1 kilohertz because my designed frequency is 1K. So when I go to 1 kilohertz roughly, somewhere here, now I'll observe the voltage. The voltage should be 1.34 theoretically speaking, but practically you may not get. So we are not getting it. Still it is 2 division multiplied by 1 is 2 only. I'll further decrease the frequency here until I get 1.34. So now I'll check. It is around 1.34, I can say, or roughly 1.4. I'm getting that particular frequency or that particular voltage at a frequency of around 750 hertz. So my designed cutoff frequency is 1 kilohertz. Practically I'm getting around close to 750 kilohertz. That is fine. So high pass filter will usually give you such bit variation, but this is fine. So this is about a high pass filter. Thank you. Okay, so this is the second part of the experiment, that is designing of a low pass filter. Again, the circuit is designed for 1 kilohertz. A low pass filter is just opposite of high pass filter. In this particular circuit, what exactly happens is only the low frequency signals up to the cutoff frequency will be passed by the circuit, and above cutoff frequency the signal should be blocked. So now we will check by applying or by varying the frequency by using function generator whether my circuit is working properly or not. Now coming to this function generator. In this function generator right now it is around 91 hertz, or maybe roughly I can give around 100 hertz. It's a low frequency signal because cutoff frequency is 1K. So these signals, that is starting from say 10 hertz roughly up to around 1K, the signal should be passed. So as you can see over here, this is the input, 1 volt signal I have given, this is the output. So the output is maximum here, that means around 2 volt I can say. That's what actually I'm getting. That means that signal is actually passed by the low pass filter. Now as I increase the frequency and when I go nearer to the cutoff frequency, the voltage starts decreasing. Now just look at this. Now I'm increasing the frequency here. I'm reaching near to the cutoff frequency. Now just look at the output waveform. Still it is allowed by the filter. The signal is passed. Now I will increase further. Now it started decreasing. That means the high frequency signals are actually blocked by the low pass filter. Now again I'll go back to the around 1 kilohertz, that is cutoff. During that time the signals are passed here. This is the output. I'm getting an output with a 2 volt roughly, I think I can say. Now when I increase the frequency further, just look at this. Now I'm getting nothing. It is 0. That means my circuit is completely blocking the high frequency signals. So above 1K, the signals are actually blocked. Now we have to calculate the cutoff frequency, practical cutoff frequency, whether it's matching with my theoretical value or not. So for that, again, I'll go back to around low frequency range, maybe 100, 200, 300. At that time, what is the voltage, output voltage that I'll observe? So the output voltage is roughly 2 divisions. It has covered 2 divisions here multiplied by 1. That means it is 2 volt. The output is 2 volt. We are expecting a 2 volt because again the circuit is designed for gain of 2. So I'm getting a 2 volt here. How to find 3 dB point? Just multiply that highest voltage by 0.707. So it is 1.414. So at what frequency we get 1.414? That we will check now. I'll go on increasing and I'll go towards the cutoff frequency. Somewhere here, let us check what is the output voltage is. The output voltage now it is around 1.8. Still it is not 1.414. That's what actually I'm expecting. I'll increase further. Now I will check. It is around 1.4 I can see. Is it 1.4? Bit less. So for the I may get somewhere here, I may get roughly. This is roughly I'm telling you. So this is the method. It is 1.4 roughly you can say. So the frequency here, practical cutoff frequency, what I'm getting is 1.056 kilohertz. The theoretical frequency is 1K. Practical frequency is also almost equal to 1K. So the low frequency signals are passed and high frequency signals are actually blocked by the filter. This is low pass filter. Thank you for watching.